Hi guys, welcome to Thoughtful Thursdays with me, Meeta Nanda. So this is the second episode of Water Memory. For those of you who haven't watched the first one, I am leaving the link in the description box below, so please have a look. And just to give you a quick recap of what water memory is that basically water tends to hold memory, both physical and vibrational. So just to share a quick experiment with you, an experiment was done by a Japanese scientist by the name Dr. Emoto. What did he do was that he took a few water droplets and he used positive words or phrases and negative words and phrases. Positive like love, peace, negative like hatred, anger, ego. And what did he do was that after he said those words repeatedly, he froze those water droplets and he studied the molecular structure of these droplets. What did he find was that the crystalline structure of the droplets that were subjected to positive words had a very clear, defined structure, whereas the droplets that were subject to negativity, their structure was very, very distorted. Moral of the story is that human intention and emotions can actually change the molecular structure of water droplets. Our body is made up of 60 to 70% of water. What happens when you consume this high energy water or food? Now, by high energy, what I mean is when good thoughts, positive vibrations are put in your food and you consume that, you tend to radiate positivity. So, how do we use this to our advantage? Let's talk about health. Say, for example, someone in your family is unwell. Maybe just basic fever, cough, cold, probably even COVID. So, because we care for them, although we have a good intention for them, what do we tend to do? When we are making food for them or when we are serving food to them, what do we do? Oh my God, she's got fevers in so many days, it just doesn't go. He has coughs in so many days, it's just not getting better. And then we serve this food to them. What vibration, what thought process did you have at that time? It was all negative. It was all fear, right? And it will be consumed by an already ill patient or an already ill person. Instead of putting such negative thoughts into the food, why don't we change it to something like, you are getting better, you are having good health, and then serve it to them. The effect that it will have on their body will be much, much better and faster than giving them fear or feeding them your fears. Similarly, when you're taking medication, say if they are taking medication for such kind of illness, or say you're taking medication for diabetes, blood pressure, thyroid, medicine has to be taken on a regular basis. What do we tend to do? We have just made it a part of our daily routine. We pop the pill and move on with our life. We need to be a little more mindful when we are having these medicines. Take the glass of water or the bottle of water, hold it for a second in your hand and put good thoughts in it. That thank you for my perfect thyroid hormones. Thank you for my perfect blood sugars. Thank you for my perfect and normal blood pressure. And then take your pill and drink that water full of positivity. And you see the effects. So, can we do or can we use this for improving our relationships? Yes, we can. Say if you want to improve your relationship with a family member, when you are obviously making that food and and serving it to them, no matter how irritated you are, no matter how angry you are or upset with them, make sure when you give food to them, you always say that my relation or our relationship is perfect, and serve it to them. That is what I do. Has worked for me. Miracles. It's an absolutely flawless sentence. I think I have done a video on this before, and I've told you guys about it. It's an absolutely flawless sentence. Our relationship is perfect, and you serve it to them, and you see gradually your relationship, your bonding will improve. Coming back to one more point on health. Today, since most of us are on our computers, what do we tend to do? Yes, we all know that we should keep ourselves hydrated. So what do we tend to do is we keep our bottle of water on the desk, and we are busy at our work, and we keep sipping this water in between. What is your mindset when you're at work? You have targets to achieve, you have a timeline, you have other tensions and worries while you're at work. Whatever is your mindset at that time, this water is absorbing all of that. So instead of mindlessly just drinking, hold it in your hand for a second. It'll give you a break from your screen as well. Put some good thoughts in it and then drink. The best thing that works for me is using the name of any divinity or divine figure and say that and then drink. The name of any divinity is considered as the highest form of vibration, highest form, purest form of frequency. So say that and then drink your water. Don't absorb or drink all the negativity. Already you are in tension, you are drinking back the same tension. Don't do that. So in my next video, I will be talking about water memory and pregnancy and lactation. So stay tuned for that. Rest, we all know that life is beautiful. It is always and always what you make of it. Think about it. See ya.